Anyway, all right, let's do a little recap action now that we're all here. So, last episode on Dragon Ball Z, you guys all here are atoning for crimes you may or may not have committed in the past. And so far, you have explored part of the island. You have, well, for the most part, the whole island, I would say. You went to the jungle camp. You met Gob and Minnow. You went into the temple. You went through the main chamber, found out that you have to go through each of these sort of rooms to illuminate these braziers, which will then reflect back into the main chamber to illuminate the path in front of you. You've been accosted by John Dungeon, who has appeared many times to you as a giant shimmering hologram. Sorry, I was taking a sip of water. And yeah, otherwise, you guys, it's been going great. Otherwise, you found a bag that had crabs in it. That happened. Don't forget to check your inventories. You've all been given magical items, in fact. Don't forget about that. Anyone have any questions? We all left off with a short rest. So we're all pretty much feeling rejuvenated after our riveting combat rounds that we had with the mimic.
Aqua looked at a ring.
Health?
It did. I think some of you were low on HP, and we rolled hit dice while we rested, and you all were refueled.
I'm going to eat another ration because that seems really important to me. I'm a giant elephant. I need food.
All right, no problem.
I must be a what's the giant elephant race called again? The
Loxodon.
Loxodon. I might be a Loxodon after the dinner I had tonight. I had a meal fit for a Loxodon.
God, this is so much nuts.
I'm going to pace around to let you guys know that we do have to do 2 more trials.
This is me.
What are you eating while you're pacing around? Are you eating the gherkins or the lemons? Because that was the only options you had.
I'm eating. I took only gherkins, and I am just eating so many gherkins. It's not.
They're
fun.
like the mini gherkins too. So if you can imagine this Loxodon.
This is just like peanuts. Yeah, I'm just like shoving these like they're peanuts in my mouth. Yeah.
Crunchers.
Delicious.
They're a little bland, actually.
Delicious. Let me tell you.
They feel like a little sea salt. Action. Yeah, so you guys are all here.
Tonight, guys. This is me in the cabinet.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Zeechum took a nap in the cabinet.
Roll a stealth check for us, Zeechum.
It's linked there.
I'll do this one.
He's in. Damn. Yeah,
no one knows you're in there.
As you guys kind of come through your slumber from the short rest, and you don't see your fellow kobold bard anywhere. But you hear something.
Is he being loud? Okay, I was gonna say we could just go on without him, but maybe we should bash this cabinet.
Coming from the cabinet.
All right, I'm gonna walk up to the cabinet that there's random noise being on, and I'm going to hit it with my trunk.
All right.
Very hard.
Makes like a wet thud noises because your trunk is very juicy from just having consumed a bunch of gherkins.
Okay.
So it makes like
now.
That's me jumping out of it.
That was the noise.
Okay, I was confused for a second. What the fuck was going on?
The dungeon suddenly echoes.
And then I'm going to offer him some of the little tiny gherkins. Would you like to partake in my gherkins?
I don't actually. Yeah, give me them.
All right, I give him 4 gherkins.
All right, you have to add 4 gherkins. You have to write.
Where's my inventory? How do I do that?
You have to write plus 4 gherkins on your character sheet somewhere. Right.
Where do I do that?
It doesn't matter. But if
you small pickle.
Yeah, it's like a small little crunchy pickle.
I love those.
Yeah, dude, they're so
I don't
good.
see it. Item name.
Not these
add
ones,
item.
Yeah, just start adding
4 gherkin.
You never know when you'll lose that.
Yeah.
Nice. That's big.
And then make sure you deduct those 4 gherkins.
I did. I deducted a whole ration thing. So
All right. Nice. Yeah, I would say.
All right,
man.
is equivalent to a ration. Sure.
I have so many gherkins in my cool sack. We should get out of here.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
We should get the
Are you
fuck
guys
out of here.
Are you walking with the arrow keys?
No,
What?
I'm dragging.
Oh yeah, no wait, you can't. Oh, dude.
Yeah,
Mine-
dude,
I'm
mine-
gaming.
Mine
Did you guys
don't
know
do
that?
it. Oh, there we
No.
go. When
All
it's
right.
selected.
I'm out of
Yeah,
here.
you have to select your character.
Ooh.
Nice. So you guys are leaving, heading.
We're
back.
going
Yeah.
back towards the middle room.
After a nice sleep, I can't wait to go
Alrighty.
back to the middle
Wait.
room.
Can
I'm
you
gonna load
refresh
it
my
there
memory
first.
on what that ring I got does? It like gives me
It does
another
nothing.
slot for another ring
Yeah.
or something like that.
It does
Yeah, so it's the
exactly what
ring of
you already did.
attunement.
Yeah.
And you attune to it, and it gives you an extra slot of attunement, plus 1 slot of attunement. But it
And that
itself
ring
also
is
takes-
attuned to a slot.
Yes.
Indeed.
So
it
now
is.
I just have a ring on my finger so I look like a big daddy pimp goblin.
Absolutely, you do. If that's
If that's what you
goblin-
call
the
it,
goblin
yeah.
ring. If that's kind of ring
My
that Big Daddy
shiny.
pimps wear.
That's right.
That's it. All right. So you
Yeah.
guys walk through the temple hallway back into the main room. The sort of jungle
God.
ambience
Oh my God.
hits you
Not this
in
guy.
front of you.
What the fuck is that?
John Dungeon.
You recognize this as the character who has been sort of harassing you, leading you as you've been going through this, and he sees you all coming through the hall, and he sort of turns. He's this massive, like 30-foot tall, shimmering hologram, and he says, "Well, well, well, look who it is, the 4 hooligans. You realize you damaged invaluable property while you were in that room over there, didn't you? What do you have to say for yourselves?"
You mean
Well, it
the
wasn't me.
mimic?
This is mimic. What in tarnations? We had every inch of this area expected. There were no reports of any mimics in the vicinity. Your mission in that room was simply find the brazier. It was simply hidden behind some things.
Oh, we found more than that.
Well, we're gonna have to be having a long discussion about the repercussions from the damage that you have caused while you are here. This is no way criminals looking to reinsert themselves into society should be acting.
Says who?
Say it's me, John Dungeon. This is my dungeon, J.E.L. Island. I will make the rules around here. Now, y'all better just continue down the next room. Try not to smash anything. And I'll be keeping my eye on all y'all.
I'll play your little game, but just know I've got 2 magic blades. All right.
I think he's gone.
He
All right,
left.
Captain Price.
I'm going to.
want to listen to.
I'm gonna.
Anything you said.
I'm
I've
gonna
got
make
these
the hole
lucky
that Decky
blades.
made earlier a little bit bigger.
Right?
Can I punch
Are
it?
you gonna do it with your trunk by any chance?
No, I don't want to do it with my trunk. Can I do it with my
This guy and his
blast?
Fucking trunk.
You want to Eldritch Blast it?
Yeah, can I Eldritch blast it? Okay,
Absolutely.
I
You can shoot
Eldritch
one pretty
blast
much
it.
like every.
What
like,
if we
6
just
seconds
what
you
if
can shoot
instead of making a hole, we just destroy the whole statue?
Yeah,
What
I
if we
mean,
all just beat the shit out of it?
Why? There
As
was
you're
nothing
thinking
in
this-
there.
Because the light
Loxodon-
obviously has to go from here to this mirror, through this statue, to this mirror, to hit this.
No,
Yeah, thanks for reminding me. Actually, as you guys entered this room, distracted by John Dungeon, you do see that the light from your previous hallway is now being reflected through here, and it is hitting off of the mirror and shooting towards the sky.
Mhm.
So you have 1 mirror finished out of the 3.
yes. I just wanted to destroy the little doggy a little bit more so I could.
Oh yeah, you are currently Eldritch blasting the shit
Okay,
out of the
thanks.
statue, and the hole is slowly getting larger.
All right, that's it.
It's
I'm good.
It's like a purple goop blast, right?
Yep, that's all I wanted.
Right. Yep.
I just wanted to fuck you to
Done so.
John.
It's a little larger.
All right, boys, let's go take on the second one. I'm going to assume we go down the right hallway since the door is locked in the center.
Yeah. Last you checked, the doors were locked up there. Yeah.
Do we
I
wanna
was in
pull the
character
lever
when I made
again?
that sound.
No?
What? Again? No, not again.
Okay, let's go.
Surely not again.
Moving on with them.
We
options.
walk down the right hallway.
Okay.
Hey, you
no
should
problem.
you should follow us, you little.
This hallway
freak.
is a little bit more subterranean. There's actually a small slant, not necessarily stairs, more of just like an angle that leads you down and around a corner.
Around a corner?
And then as you around a corner, and then
I'm in the
as
back.
You're walking. Okay, yeah, no problem. We can set the marching order in a second. Ahead of you, you see the room open up a little bit as the slant goes down. Whoops.
I've
seen this one before.
I've been here before.
That's the right one. All right, cool.
I got
So
it.
if you guys want to set up your marching order, like who's walking in front and behind, you can. But essentially, the room, as it kind of goes down a little bit underground, a little bit, it gets a little bit cooler down here, a little bit damper. And the room does open up ahead of you. There's a single light source right before this opening, but then inside is dark. It is the Minecraft torch, yeah.
I heard that dwarf guy wants to go in for. I heard that dwarf guy is a big scaredy cat and doesn't want to go in.
Damn.
But I'm not scared of anything.
Dissonant whispers encourage you.
I heard that dwarf guy's afraid of the dark and he doesn't want to go up there.
My guy rolls his eyes. Grellin rolls his eyes and says, "He certainly proved himself to be quite the warrior earlier." He was
Well, when he
slamming the
missed every swing.
He seems qualified.
All right, I'm gonna take a step forward. Do we need to?
Yeah, sure.
Do we
Brave.
see anything once it goes in the dark? Like what's?
You guys have dark vision. I'm pretty sure all of you have dark
Except for
vision.
me,
So you,
I do not.
You don't as Aloxodon? I thought you did.
Oh, maybe I do. I thought I didn't.
No,
I
you
have
don't.
light though. I can
Okay.
cast that light thing.
It is dark ahead of you, so you can cast light if you'd like. It is a cantrip. It doesn't cost you anything, I'm pretty sure.
All right, I'm gonna
Um,
cast light then.
Yeah, you can like cast it like on your hat or something, and then it'll just like be around you to like
sure.
follow you.
Yeah, I'm gonna
or-
cast it on my
And
hat.
You would know. You would kind of know that having like your third level. You've casted these spells before.
Yeah, I
Exactly.
cast it on my hat.
Is it any color? Any specific color? Is it just normal?
No, it's white
Light.
light. Yeah, it's like a white
Okay.
light. Yeah.
Got it. Taps his hat, starts emanating this light for you guys. Kind of, you were just about to finish adjusting your dark vision to the dark, so kind of shines in your eyes a little bit. But as you can see, 20 feet now ahead of you in the light, in this room, you do see lots of cobwebs. They consume the majority of the corners of the room. It's just thick webbing. You can almost like smell the dust and the web in the air. Light clittering and chittering kind of rustles beneath you, around you.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
It doesn't seem to be getting closer, just sort of emanating from around you. You do see a corpse of a spider, long dead, long dried out, it seems. As dead as the crevice of a spider can get, I guess. Have you ever seen like a dried up spider? They don't really,
Yeah, yeah,
decay. Yeah.
I don't.
What do you guys want to do about this spider problem we
I
have?
don't
Yeah,
love this
if you're
room.
looking inside, you do see ahead of you. You can see about 20 feet in.
Mhm.
You can just make out the shapes. What are braziers in the center of the room? Because they stand
Razors?
isolated. There's no braziers.
Oh,
I forget.
okay.
Braziers.
Braziers.
That's what
Yes.
I
Okay.
Yeah, it's braziers.
All right. I'm
That's
going
the
to
way.
say, follow me, and then I'm gonna go in.
Oh my god, he's going in.
Am I-
He goes
He
in.
can do that.
He's
He's so
know a
much
dwarf.
braver
I
than
don't
that
mess with
dwarf.
spiders.
I said,
I
follow
once ran
me.
into a spider cave when I was in the tunnels of the old ancient mountain city.
I'm
I
gonna,
thought you weren't afraid of anything.
Except for spiders.
It's not what you said.
Did you turn around,
You're next,
Raximus, or
wolf.
did you want to?
yeah,
you wanna, like,
I
look-
came back to listen to their little argument.
Oh yeah.
Sorry. I just want to be in earshot here. Are you guys gonna follow? Can I get some backup? I can take care
I'm
of a
right
few
behind you.
Okay. And I walk in further.
Yeah, as you get
And
in, you can
further.
see that there are 4 braziers in the center of the room. As
Okay.
you walk in as well, around you, you get the sense that there are these dead trees that sort of house the base of a lot of the webs that connect from the corners
We
to
ha-
the trees.
does
to the
anyone have
floor.
fire?
It's sort of like the breaking point.
Nope.
Quick, dwarf,
I don't have any
You hear
fire.
from behind you.
go grab the fire. The little
Oh, the torch.
yes.
Yeah.
So can you grab the
Grab
torch?
the torch.
It's sort of fastened to the wall. It's not like a torch you would take out. It's like a cup that's like built into the stone.
So how close am I?
Strong.
Okay,
You could try to like
how close
break
am
it
I?
off.
How close am I to the webs? Can I take some of the web?
Yeah, you could try scooping
'Cause
some
I-
of it up.
I
It's very
have-
sticky.
Okay, I've had a stick
Yeah.
with me because of the
Yeah,
walking
yeah.
stick from the beach. I want to take the stick and
You
coat.
do have that stick.
I want to like coat with the webbing and stuff,
Okay.
and then go
Yeah,
light
yeah,
it on
yeah.
fire and make a homemade
God.
torch.
All right.
Does that work?
I am literally pogging
Yeah,
right now.
I love it. I love this. I love when
He's
this
gonna
shit
get
happens. Make,
spiders on his stick.
yep.
What do I have to roll?
Can you hold it
I'm
with
trying
your?
to think. Make
with
like,
your
it's like a
trunk?
tinkering check. You're just trying to make like a torch.
I'm
like
making a
torch.
basic torch. It should be
It's
pretty.
not really hard.
Yeah.
Just make make a dexterity check. So because you're trying to light it, and then you're trying to light the webs right in the room. I'm assuming.
Is that a saving throw?
It was just a dex check, just to see how well you handle the torch to like get that torch lit, and then to carry the flame without it going out. There's not a lot of wind, so it won't be hard.
Okay,
Just
how do I
straight
do? How do I
dex.
do that?
Just click dexterity,
Like
and
this?
it should do a dex check. Yep. Oh no, not the save one, just your regular dex stat.
I just click it.
Yeah. It should work. Yeah, should just send it in just
Oh.
like that. Should just
Sorry.
dex.
Yeah. I have
there
to
you
click
go.
the
No worries, it's all
name
good.
and not the number.
Yeah, that's fine. So we're looking at 13 for that.
Mhm.
And again, that's fine. So you have this sort of this stick. You've wrapped it with web, so it's thick with
Mhm.
web. You have web all over your hands now.
That's okay.
And you walk over the torch on the wall.
Uh-huh.
Right as Chodis is about to start beating it into oblivion, you one second. You gotta bring up the torch, and you manage to get a flame going on the torch. You have a lit torch now.
Can I walk up a few feet and then light like this left cobweb?
Absolutely, you
Okay.
can. Yeah.
Can
so
I
you
just
go ahead
want
and
to
walk
torch
in.
all that.
Oh my god,
All
he's
right,
gonna
we're
burn the
burning.
whole place down.
It's like you guys don't have any.
It's not a
Oh,
bad
sorry, I muted
idea.
myself.
Be
okay.
careful.
You should use that for your character.
All right. So you
Mm-hmm.
set it aflame.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm getting fire.
All right. I want to just set. That
There
one.
it is.
Oh my god.
Exactly.
It's fire.
Holy
it's real.
All right. What happens?
Wow.
So it like almost instantly takes as you bring the torch in.
Okay.
It
Whoa.
almost completely
Whoa,
spreads
oh my God.
super fast.
What the hell's going on?
Sorry about that. Hang on.
I'm
there
being
you go.
dragged in. I'm being sucked into the fire.
The heat of the fire
Be
and just like the whoosh of
careful.
air that comes with it almost like spins you around a little bit, makes you woozy. But yeah, that side is now completely engulfed in flames. The heat is instantly starting to radiate.
All right, I'm
the
gonna back
chittering
up.
you heard sort of grows louder.
Mm.
What if there was something valuable over there?
Keep pulling on the torch.
You're still trying to break it off.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, make it. That's fine. Make a strength check for me.
With saving throws or athletics or
Strength, athletics.
As the fire grows.
Oh, big. Okay. Yeah. So it's you are describe how Chody is doing this, because you know you're a dwarf, so this torch is a little bit higher than you.
Yeah, I
Okay.
jump up and I grab
All right.
both
Okay.
my mighty dwarven hands, and then I get my legs and I'm like up against the wall, and I'm like pulling and shoving them with my legs at the same time.
As the fire spreads. As if we
And
need the
eventually-
torch now.
And eventually, it's like all of a sudden, it's not like a creak or anything, 'cause it's like stonework. It just like snaps, not very evenly or cleanly. Little bits of stone kind of go out everywhere. Make a dex save for me.
okay. Saving throws dex.
All right, clean. You manage to, fall back, avoid the flames and the embers that come with the tumbling torch. There's a little bit of stonework, like a small stonework cup that remains with a little bit of like embers in it now on the ground.
Nice work,
Let's
dwarf.
burn these mothers down.
Oh, baby.
And then he turns and looks and realizes it's already all burnt
Yes.
down.
Oh, yeah. The whole room is ablaze as you look in there, and the fire just grows. I wasn't kidding about the thickness of the webs. They are thick. The heat is radiating from this room now. You even see like some of it like fall. You can hear like You've ever heard like a fire like hitting a tree, like it falls down sort of in like wood splinters when it hits the ground. You see some of the fire cascading around the braziers, but none of them seem to catch flame, unfortunately, because that would make it very easy, right? You do also see in this now very illuminated room, the other side of the room is this large hanging head that just sits sort of isolated as the webs and the wood burn up around it on the wall, seemingly unharmed as well by the flames.
We hear all the spiders.
Yeah, I was about to say you.
Sorry.
It's okay. You hear a lot of chittering. Actually, it grew a lot louder as the flames were spreading, and you see covered in flames actually running out from these burning trees. These spiders. I'm just gonna do this.
John Dungeon's gonna be so pissed.
He's gonna be so pissed we killed all his spiders.
And they are just horrified. They're kind of running straight at you. Yep.
Can we just back up, like back to the middle
This
thing?
one dies. This
Right.
one dies.
I'll just
They
keep
die.
backing up. Okay.
This one gets to the edge of the room right here,
Oh my god.
right at you. Runs right up to you, Chodius. Do you move?
No.
Okay. It jumps on you, and it puts its legs around your shoulders, and it just has this horrible screeching noise just emanates from it. It doesn't seem to be trying to attack you or anything, but it just has its arms on you. And it just slowly burns to a crisp there in front of you.
What if they were friendly? Oh my god, what have we done? What if they were like a friendly family of like Harry Potter spiders and we just... Oh, nice going, guys. What if they were nice?
So the flames are now dying out. We can now maybe go in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, we could, it's gonna take some time for the fires to burn out, but we'll kind of RP through. We'll just kind of roll through it.
All right. I'm just gonna pretend like we grabbed some marshmallows. we cooked them up. We had some s'mores, and now we waited. We did a short
Yeah. If
rest.
there's anyone wants to do real quick while like the fire's sort of burning. Decky just got almost attacked by the burning spider. The fire kind of rages, but it is starting to burn down. Like it's spread fast. So yeah. So you guys wait it out. Nobody wants to do anything. That's fine. We'll move right on. Fire's out. The room is very hot, very smoky. There's little bits of like smoldering wood everywhere. Yeah, it's not like a lot of great ventilation, so it's really kind of smoky. If I hadn't said that already, I think I said it at least. And yeah, the only thing that remains are the braziers and the standing head up here, and of course the portcullis that shines above you where you came in through the doorway.
Does Decky still have that torch in his hands?
Yeah.
It's sort of like a bowl of like a stonework bowl, a ceramic bowl.
Hey, dwarf.
Yeah.
Keep it if you want.
Dwarf, hey, dwarf.
What do you want, kobold?
You should go light those braziers. I bet you can't.
I got a feeling it's not gonna be that easy.
I bet you can't light those braziers.
I'm gonna start shoving my bowl of fire into these braziers, trying to make something happen.
Yeah, there's nothing in the brazier that has any kindling in it already. It does seem to have copper tubing that sort of comes up from underneath the ground.
I'm gonna get the bowl and I'm gonna place it in the brazier, so that it becomes the light in the brazier.
You do it.
But which one? To the bottom right?
Yeah, he does. He's that
Okay.
one. Now this brazier now has like a ceramic broken torch ember bowl in it. Yeah.
It's like we're on to something. I'm going to go ahead and walk past the braziers.
We need like 3 more guys. Clearly this isn't working.
I think I'm gonna walk past and look at the. You said there was like a head on the wall or something.
There is. Yeah, there is.
I wanna
this
look at that.
giant floating head. And actually, as you get close, the source of the chittering, you hear it again. And you can tell it's actually coming from the head, or at least a little bit of the sort of noise that was happening before seemed to have been coming from the head.
If you want to smash that head, I'll
If you want-
smash your head.
As you get closer, if you had a moment, you took a moment to listen, you would actually hear the chittering is whispering. And if you get closer and listen, it's sort of like gibberish. Every other sort of weird, it sounds like a word, like a bunch of words stringed together, but then you'll hear Mumford, potato,
Mumford,
spelling, igneous, Casper, jam, and then it's just gibberish in between.
He's hungry. He's hungry. I ask the kind. What's it called? What's Zeechump's race called? Because I don't know his name.
Kobold.
Kobold. I've asked the kind kobold to put one of the gherkins I gave him into the mouth of the thing, and I tell him that it seems that he's hungry. He's talking about food.
Yeah, the face on the head is like it's all stonework, right? So it's carved into.
But is it open?
It's like a face. It's not open. It's like there's a mouth. There's lips, but it's not moving, and it's sort of.
Can I shove something in it?
You could try.
Would I be able to put a gherkin in its mouth?
It is a statue, and it doesn't look hollow, and there's no opening there. But there is like there's lips. If you like put your lips together, there's sort of like a little bit of like a crack there. You could probably squish a gherkin into it like a mash, like imagine like peanut butter.
Okay, I stand here and I throw one gherkin at it and let it just hit it.
Where are you aiming for?
Its lips. Specifically, its lips, if possible.
Go ahead and hit me with an acrobatics.
There's a roll for throwing a gherkin at a statue head.
Exactly. That's what acrobatics actually stands for.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh wow, what a roll! Dude, does he miss the entire head?
Hit it in the eye.
No, the head. You aim for the lips. It hits a little bit like left and down on the cheek.
Okay.
The gherkin, it flops off of the statue head, lands in front of it and down and below it.
My guy goes,
Can't
that
we
was
just
fucking pathetic, and then starts coughing a little bit, and then I walk up to. Can I do this right now? Am I interrupting?
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No.
I walk up to what's your guy's name? Kings, the Loxodon.
It's Raximus.
And I take out Raximus. I take out one of my psychic blades and I cut off some of his clothing and wrap it around my nose and mouth to alleviate the smoke.
Whoa!
I take a gherkin out of my pocket and throw it at the little goblin.
All right, are you aiming anywhere specific?
His head, yes, his head. Can I roll again for that?
Yeah, because you're throwing it out like a target. Yeah,
Okay.
it's fine.
I'm throwing it again.
All right, it was bad. You missed.
Did I hit him at all?
Nope. Unless
Do
he
I
stood
get his
perfectly
clothes?
still. Yeah, unless he tried to stop you from doing that.
No, I let him have the clothes, but I wanted to throw
it
the
sounded
gherkin
like
at
you
him.
let- Yeah, unless you let the gherkin hit you.
No,
You
I
missed.
dodged that shit.
Okay. You don't even have to dodge. You literally just slightly move.
I'm gonna pick up the gherkin and just keep it.
All right. Add one more gherkin.
I am
to your
adding one
inventory, my man.
gherkin to my
Yes, sir.
inventory.
I'm going to now say, anyone got any bright ideas, and then go cower in a corner, kind of. Can I walk over here?
Yeah, of course.
Cowering, that's my
I'll
thing.
stop you guys if you walk on something. That's
I
Just pretend like there's no trees or.
I want to go investigate this thing right here. This thing on this wall here. What is
Yeah.
that?
Chodius, my man. As you step closer to the head, you kind of see your fellow mates here step to the right and look at these cogs that are built into the stonework as well. You step right in front of the head, and as you do, the chittering grows, the whirring, the clittering, the chittering grows louder from inside the head, and out of underneath the chin, not the mouth, nothing on the face changes. A little piece of paper pops out.
Oh.
Oh.
Mike, give me that. Let me read it.
As you take the, go ahead. Sorry.
I'm gonna kind of try and keep it to myself and read it.
Okay, so go ahead, Zicham. I see what you're trying to do. Make a perception check for me. Okay, so we'll see if you noticed this machine doing this while you were overlooking at.
Oh,
the,
me. Okay.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
Zicham perception.
Make a perception check for me.
Zeechum's looking at the cog.
Yeah. Okay, so this little thing popped out, Decky. You said you were gonna grab it.
Yeah. I'm gonna grab it and kind of hold it close and have a little look.
All right, as you pull it out,
It's a secret look.
you do notice Zichum, but he has it in his hand. It doesn't. You don't notice enough time before he's able to get it. You do see one of the braziers behind you light up as you grab the note. And the note, I will put the note in your inventory, my friend.
Oh.
All right.
The dwarf's got a letter. The dwarf's got a letter.
Go ahead and once you pick it up and read it, go ahead and make me an intelligence saving throw.
Where? I don't see it in my.
On your
My
character sheet,
handout?
there should be like oh no, I didn't send you the note yet, but you'll get it in a second. Make me a intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
Ah,
That's not looking too
you rolled
good.
0. That's okay. All right. You should have a note in your inventory now.
Oh God.
Let me know that you see it.
Mysterious note.
Yes.
You are
so,
under a.
don't read it out loud.
Read it in
yeah,
private.
sorry.
You were keeping it secret. Now you're saying it out loud.
As you are
Read that note
reading
out.
this note,
Read it out.
you feel the head speak these words to you in your head, like telepathically. You are extremely compelled to follow your message. That is all you feel. That is all you know. So in that state, if your character would have read it out loud, you may do so. But in my mind, he wouldn't do it if he was if from where he
That's
lost.
like
it.
I said, I was keeping it to myself. Yeah.
No problem. Very good.
But what if we saw him pick up the note? I want to know what the note
You can.
says.
No, now you can talk to him.
What's the note say?
That all happened in like 6 seconds.
you kobold.
Dwarf,
And
what does it say?
As you step up to the head, as you get within this range of the head, another little note pops out, Zichum.
Gimme.
Are you gonna make a grab for it? Are you gonna do anything, Chodius? Because you're right there.
No, I've got mine.
Okay. All right. He reaches. He grabs it. So go ahead and make me an intelligence saving throw.
How do I do a saving?
It's like the small box on the top, and one of them is intelligence. Yeah.
On the top. I don't see it.
Right
think
up
it's
at your
on top.
skills, it says saving throws, and it's got your, like the 6 base.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you read this note, and a similar effect overcomes you. You hear what's written on the note in your head emanate from the head, and you are compelled to follow what it says. It's in your inventory now. You should be able to see it.
Show me the note.
I've seen both of these, correct?
If you're looking at this is happening. These guys haven't said they're trying to hide these actions from you, so this is all happening.
But I've seen them both get it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to I also want one of these notes, and I'm going to walk up and see the head.
Back the fuck up! Back up!
It's not
Back
your
up!
time. Locks it on.
Back up!
So you step within
away
5 feet
from
of the
it!
head, and a third note pops
I
out.
grab it! I try to grab the note!
Well,
Get
you
away
were
from it!
very involved with the Loxodon walking up first.
Get
so
the
like
fuck away from it!
that's fine. So he's walking up.
I got it,
Loxodon's
right?
walking
So
up.
the note pops
know
out,
why.
right?
The note pops up, and then what are you trying to do to stop
I'm
him?
freaking out. I'm jumping on him.
Make a strength athletics check for me.
Strength athletics check. Where's
Yes. On the long list.
that? Athletics parentheses STR.
Strength. Yeah, exactly. Athletics check. Yeah, sorry. All right, now you're gonna make, if you're trying to resist his push,
No.
you're gonna make an acrobatics.
No, I'm not resisting. I'm going to, like, he's jumping on top of
trying
me.
He's trying to stop you.
I'm not going after the note.
Statue, man.
I'm not going after
You're
the.
going
I'm not
after
going after the note. I just want the note to
okay,
pop out.
Okay.
Get away!
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, you're so you're stopped where you are.
I'm
though. You
gonna
can't move any
take the
closer.
note.
I'm going to take the little tiny kobold off me, and I'm just going to sort of place him down and say, "It's okay, little buddy." Yeah.
You got the note.
Yeah,
Cody.
yeah.
Okay.
You feel compelled to give this note to someone else.
I'm going to back up
Okay, that's
away from the thing and wait for what happens to Chodius.
Get away.
So yeah, just
Krellin, come here. Take this. If you know what's good for you.
Give Grellin the note.
All right, give it here then.
All right, no problem. Go ahead and if you take the note, once you touch it,
Back up.
go ahead and make me an
Get away.
intelligence saving throw.
Me?
Yep.
Uh,
It's a small box.
I'm gonna stand back here.
Okay, so you feel the same thing they felt. You hear in your head the voice reading what is written to you here. It's gonna pop up in your inventory in a moment.
I only took it because I am such a curious little creep.
And again, you feel compelled to do this. This is the head speaking to you, telling you to do this.
At what point does the third brazier turn on?
Trying to see.
It did as soon as he did. It turned
As soon
on.
as he
Actually,
touched it, or as soon as it popped out?
As soon as he touched it, it turned on.
And
Actually,
and which
you
one?
You hear something as well, Raximus. Not even having come up to it, you hear a voice in your head. And you're not really sure where this voice is coming from. You don't feel any ill effects, but you hear a voice in your head, and I'll send you a note as well.
But I didn't pick any up though. How'd I get the
No, but
note?
You still hear something.
Is the note? I hear it.
They don't hear it. They don't hear the note.
So
That's
this
why I'm
note
sending
I
it
only
to you.
hear. Okay, I don't
Only
have to
you
pick
hear
up.
this, yeah.
Okay, okay.
I
It rings in
desperately
your head.
want everyone to back away from the head. Especially
Not your head,
Grellin.
Kobold. He
Back
talked to me
away.
first.
Back away from the head. I'm gonna freak out.
You get out of my way of that head, or I'll gut you like a pig.
I'm gonna attack Grellin for not getting away from the head.
All right. How so?
An unarmed attack.
Go ahead.
Are you gonna
Roll
Will
for
Smith
it.
slap me?
I envision myself as 2 feet tall, and I wanna attack Grellin for not getting away from the head.
Do it. I love it. I love that. You
How do
are
I
2
do
feet
it?
tall, if that's what you envision. And you should have an unarmed strike under your attacks and like near the center-ish of the character sheet. On roll 20. Yeah. All right. So you roll 4 to hit him. So what's your armor class, Grellin? I know it's higher
15?
than 4. Yeah. Yep. That's about right. So it's up to you if you dodge or just like it doesn't do any damage. So you can just like eat the punch. It's up to you how you.
I grab his hand and
Boom.
like this, and I just
Yep.
like hold it and give him a look.
Ooh. He's looking at you. You don't.
And then-
you know.
And then I like quickly like pull out one of my cool spectral blades, and then I
Pops
say
into your
like,
hand.
I wouldn't do that again if I were you. Something like
I
that.
do it again.
Okay, roll.
Get away from the statue! Get away from the
Roll
statue!
for the-
All the while, I'm just screaming, "Get away from the head! Get away from the head! Get away from the head! Get away!"
Ooh, a little closer. He swings at you again.
Get away! Get away! Get away!
Not enough to hit though.
I grab his hand again and say the same thing. I say, nothing's gonna keep me from getting to that head or whatever.
Can I just sort of get a little bit closer, but not?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to get a little bit
You're
closer.
hearing everything that's going
Okay,
on. It's
okay.
happening right in front of you. Yeah, you're 5 feet away. You know what I mean? 1 square is 5 feet. So.
And I'm going to open up my bag of crabs.
Do you have that?
Well, it says
Decky had
handouts. I
that.
thought everyone had it. Oh, my
I
bad.
think that's okay. I think Decky has that.
Oh, never mind. My crab idea is gone. My crab idea is thrown
Alright.
away. Never mind.
Get away! Get away from the head! Get away! I am convulsing and screaming.
You guys have
and
never
just-
seen a kobold, especially since it wasn't really in his character since up to this point. He has awoken. This head has inspired him.
This is
to
very
become-
out of character for me. I am freaking out. You need to get away from the head. I won't stop. I attack Grellin again.
Do I have a net? Do I have that net that we talked about?
No.
All right.
I'm gonna attack him
You know
again.
what? I'm going to take a
Attack
few
him.
steps back. I suggest you
attack
guys
him
do the
again.
same.
I'm attacking.
backing away.
It's too late. I'm attacking
Go
him.
ahead, roll your unarmed
Alright.
strike. Oh, okay, that hits. So in roll 20, click unarmed strike in the chat box where it says the most recent roll. Click the text. in the chat.
In the chat
Okay,
box.
you do 1 damage. So so Grellin, he punches you, gets a sucker punch out right in the nose.
Get away from it!
Yep. Take a damage.
Can I ask
I,
the
like, touch
dwarf?
my lip go like this. There's a little blood on it. I roll it in my fingers. Then I just calmly walk over to the Loxodon again,
Okay.
and I cut more clothes off of him, and I fashion a rope.
Alright, well,
I'd like to fashion a rope with which I'm going to tie up Zeechum.
You could. I will allow it.
You
But this is the
little
thing.
kobold.
Alright,
Now look what
Loxodon,
you've done.
This would require a lot of the Loxodon's clothing. Luckily, he's a big guy, so clothing's pretty large, but it would require like your
right.
whole tunic. You'd have to give up your shirt for this to become reality.
I'm gonna stop him
correct.
before he goes to touch my tunic, and I just sort of put my hand out and like kind of push him away from it.
That's fine.
Okay. That's what I'm gonna do and say, don't touch my clothes again.
Get away from the head! Get away from the head! Get away
What's wrong
from
with
it!
that guy?
The head, talk to me
Get away
first,
from the head!
kobold.
I attack the dwarf.
Alright, good. Make
Get
an
away from
unarmed
the
strike.
head! Get away! I'm freaking out. Get away from it.
Oh, he hit you with a critical. Wow.
Oh no.
It's the jugular shot. Or
What a
the nut
warrior.
shot. So go ahead and click same place. I'm pretty sure it's just going to be 2 damage this time. Yeah.
Get away from it! Get away from it! Get away from it!
I'm gonna attack the kobold in return, but with my axe.
Oh, shit.
When this happens, I'm also just casting my familiar. I'm gonna summon my familiar.
Oh, yeah. What kind of familiar was it? Did you decide on?
I don't know if we ever talked fully,
We did
but
not.
it's a boar. It's just gonna be a boar.
Got it.
Okay.
The hog.
And I'm not sure what that's constituted under, but whatever, it's close enough. Yeah.
That's
boar.
fine.
All right. I want to send him towards the head while these two are fighting with their axe.
Get
But
away from it.
go ahead.
Get away!
He
Get
does.
the fuck
so.
away from the head!
He gets right up to it.
I want him to touch it with his tusks.
Okay. He rubs up all on it.
Wait, am I gonna get attacked by the dwarf or?
Yeah. The dwarf is attacking, and I also want to see what happens when.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Go ahead and make an attack strike against him. The halberd.
Get away from it!
What's your armor class, kobold?
13.
Okay, so this does hit. So go ahead and you click halberd for damage. It's gonna be big. No rage damage. So 14 slashing. You take 14 slashing damage.
Holy shit.
Goodbye, Zeechum.
How do you bring the halberd? How does it I'm pretty give us a walk
He's just like screaming at me. I'm trying to hold him back with one hand, and then I just hit him with the other.
God.
How many hit points do you have?
I have 4 health.
Did you? I'm pretty sure we all healed a little bit, but I don't know.
I have
or
4 now.
remember.
I-
Oh, you're 4 now.
4
Okay,
now,
great,
yeah.
great. Okay. Oh, great. Okay, perfect.
All right.
He's very bloody. So you bring it
He's
down on him.
very
Essentially,
hurting.
He's freaking out on you, and you just like stick the halberd into his chest. Like it just lodges there, and you just like for a second, it's just like, what? And then like you like suck it out, you pull it out, and then there's like blood all over this clothes and shit. Your thoughts are still what they were before, though. It doesn't really sway you.
Get away from it!
Is he able to move though? Like, or is he kind of like incapacitated now?
He got fucked up, but I think he can still move. Yeah.
Get away from the head. Get away from.
All right. Well, my guy just kind of walks up, pushes the boar aside. I take one of my daggers and I just
Yeah.
stab the head in the eye.
Your psychic dagger.
Yes.
Nice. Yeah, as you do, it sinks. It's like a weird sensation because you've it's not a real dagger. So you get the sensation of it like sinking into flesh, but really it's like this psionic dagger on stone. But it sinks into the eye, and from both eyes, blood starts to pour, and you all instantly snap out of your visual virus that you had contracted a moment before.
Ah, my chest! What the fuck?
The last brazier lights up.
Why did you do this to me? I crawl away.
Okay.
Trail of blood behind me.
Can I cast
You're
the
all
cure
good.
wounds?
You can. You're all. Go ahead and you can get it in a roll for how much he heals. But
Wait, hold on.
you're
Is this
all
what
kind of in
level?
A little bit of a
Might want to
daze.
use that trunk and suck that wound clean.
What's the input value mean? Is it level 3?
No, it's 2.
Level 2. Okay.
Yeah. Nice. So you heal for 8.
Yeah, I healed the kobold. There you go.
Maybe
you
if
have to- you
someone
walked
gave
over to
me
him.
their shirt, the kobold wouldn't have a mortal wound in his chest.
Yeah, you guys remember everything that happened. And in the moment, you're sort of connecting the dots, but you could feel that you were like a spectator a moment before, but now it's kind of like this feeling, wow, I can't believe I wasn't in control of myself in that time. So you remember everything.
He's lucky I didn't pull him apart like I did that capybara.
I'm freaked out. I'm just cowering and afraid. I'm actually gonna hide behind this little brazier thing.
Wait,
Well, apart from whatever just happened with it taking over our minds, we only need a light. Oh wait, never mind. They're all lit.
True. Yeah, all the braziers have lit, and the light in the room from these braziers has now, it seems that it has emanated enough to illuminate the portcullis where you came in. which
Oh,
isn't here.
so we're
It is
done.
there.
We finished.
Yeah, I
This
guess
room-
Congrats.
this room is finished. Looks good. Looks
I
completed.
throw up 4 gherkins.
Oh god.
Like
I pick up the 4. I pick up the gherkins that were thrown up.
Yeah.
Are they whole?
weren't
Are they like
chewed?
pretty
Yeah.
whole?
Oh no, they're chewed. I've been eating gherkins this whole time. I've been eating I have 1 gherkin left. I've been
Oh.
like a
consuming
gherkin
them.
slurry.
I say,
Well-
Gherkin.
you all can thank me later. Later.
I'm going to just leave the gherkins on the ground then.
Damn nitwits.
The fact that you considered picking up my vomited gherkins was
Then I'm gonna
really interesting.
I'm gonna leave.
Oh, beautiful. All right, yeah. So you guys head back into the main chamber. After that scene, you sort of take some deep breaths. Once the air sort of begins to circulate a little better than it was, you can smell sort of the smokiness in the air around you on your clothing as well from like that horrible fire you just caused. In the main chamber, you have this mirror and this mirror are both illuminated.
Yep.
The last mirror is still unilluminated, and the doors over here await you for your third trial, unless you want to do anything else.
Let's go
John
on up
Dungeon's
there.
gonna be so pissed at us.
You could. It's up to you guys. If you want to stop and heal, do a short rest. This could be
No,
a
no,
good time for
no.
it. Okay.
He's.
Yeah, it's
I think that
Hi.
Z Chump's
Let's
fine.
open these
Sleep.
doors.
All right.
Start
All right.
pulling on 'em.
These were
That's
locked
fine. Yeah,
before. What is it
They
happening
were, and
now?
they're not. Right now, they're not locked. They're just open. So you walk up where you tugged on them before and it was secure. You're able to freely just pull them open, no problem.
So
in
the
front of
dwarf
you.
pulls them open, right?
Yeah,
That he
I wanna
does.
pull 'em
And then
open.
I'm gonna say to him, "You're so strong and handsome," and then wait for what he says.
I'm gonna make a snide remark like, you can't you can't seem to hit anything but people on our own team. Your own friends. You nearly killed the kobold.
I just cough. I just cough and whimper a little bit.
You don't
know
hit
something
anything
happened.
else like that. Like that. I need to work on my accent a little bit sometimes.
It's great, dude. I love the deep
Okay.
goblin guru accent. All right, so you guys, you have this open doorway in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
Deck, you
Yank
just
it
had
open.
A nice. Oh, it's open. Are you yanking open the relationship?
What do
between
I-
you
what do
and
we see in
Raximus?
there?
No,
Yeah. What do we see in? Like, what's beyond the doorway? Is it dark? Is it light?
This-
Not that I'm not gonna go in there, but what do we see
It does
in there?
get darker. It's sort of similar to the last one. The stonework continues inward, but it does get darker. It does seem like there's a staircase that descends downward about 10 feet in front of you.
All right, I'm gonna do my little twirl of my hand and touch my hat to light it up, and then walk forward into the doorway.
No problem.
You're like an
so.
elephant magician.
And then he
Yeah, dude.
spins into the doorway.
Yeah. I'm an elephant. I'm a showman. I'm an elephant showman.
You gotta respect that.
Showman hermit.
Dude, okay, they pulled me away from my house because they said that I was trespassing, but really, I was just being a little magician by myself.
He's been practicing in the mirror for
Yeah,
30
for
years.
30
Now is
years.
his time to shine.
Exactly.
Okay,
so
it's
So dark.
it's so dark. Do I drag my person on?
no,
Okay,
don't do that.
Just
In
little
fact,
just lie.
You're not sure what's happening.
I'm gonna say my eyes. I can't see.
You try to speak.
Mm.
No words come out. Feels like you're drowning. Fluid fills your lungs and nostrils. A flushing sensation all around you suddenly occurs. You struggle. You claw at your chest for air. Finally, you break through a phlegmy, mucusy, who knows what. As the vision sort of comes to, you hear little clicks and whirring all around you. You feel wet.
What the?
The floor in
God.
front of you is
Ooh,
cold,
colorized.
hard, and wet with this sticky, green, mucusy looking fluid. You cough and it comes out of your mouth. It's coated all around you. You're wearing a sort of a mesh hospital gown.
I throw up.
You do. More
Gherkins
green
come
mucus
out.
comes out.
Mm.
You all of you see this kobold here in this hospital gown, covered in this mucus, throwing up more mucus, and it makes you want to do the same, honestly.
Wait, am I in a hospital gown too?
Yep.
That's a big hospital gown.
Mhm. It certainly is.
I used the hospital gown to
fit is
blow
that?
my trunk. Does
Oh
that work?
boy.
Like, like try to
Yep.
get everything out.
Gallons.
The hospital gown is sort of
Gallons.
like water resistant, so it
Mhm.
sort of like just like pools all around it.
That's wonderful. I make sure
Yeah.
to do that, but surrounding the whole hospital gown. I want it to. I want to
Yep.
be covered in
It's
this
already
mucus.
like
Okay.
it's pretty much already.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, you hear sort of like a low mechanical whirring. There's low dim lighting here. Cables along the floor, along the walls. You see different gems inserted into these pods that you all had just been depleted out of. It looks like.
So we were in a
What
pod.
the hell just happened to us?
Can I
know
can I
kung
move?
fu.
Yeah. Oh, you guys probably can't yet. I just had you guys locked here for a quick moment.
Are the pods all the same size?
Yes, they're all large enough to fit your
Everyone.
body.
Okay.
You were in definitely. If you look in there, you were definitely in there a little snug.
Okay.
Hang on, I just have to make these your new tokens.
No worries. I'm gonna quickly ask everyone, starting with the dwarf, if he remembers how he got here. Dwarf, do you know what happened?
Do we remember what happened?
I know what fucking happened. He stabbed me, and then he ran through that door.
Yes, you do remember what happened.
Last thing I know is
you-
we walked through the door for our third trial.
Yeah,
Meaning,
you remember
Run
everything.
over here. I run to the
this
shiny
is our
things.
third trial.
Hmm.
Yeah, all around you are sort of like it looks like there are lots of gems and stuff. You should be able to move them now. I
Okay.
think.
Crawl to the gems.
Okay. Yeah, there are gems on top and around of. There's chests around you, scattered with gems, fragments, shards. Built onto your pods are different gems as well. They seem to have been inserted into these different slots. And if you look inside the pods as well, there's more gems that lined where your head was laying all around it as well. There are these sort of little steampunk-esque dials and monitors and twists on, like little lights are flashing, knobs are turning and filling up with like red liquid. On the walls around you are different TV screens, all showing parts of your battles that you've done when you were on the beach with the capybara. speaking to John Dungeon on the beach, talking at the jungle camp, throwing up gherkins by the brazier, lighting the room on fire, fighting the mimic.
Getting stabbed by a dwarf.
Yeah, if you wait long enough, you see it. You see that.
Can I
This is the control center.
Yes.
John Dungeon's been watching us. He's got to be near.
When he opened the bag of crabs and said,
trial.
It's crabs.
Can I grab some of these gems? Can I grab some of these?
Yeah. The ones in front of you in that chest right there are like they look like they're like yellow gems, very tiny. They're very just like condensed. There's about 10 of them. You can pick. You don't have any pockets on you. You're that's all you have on you right now is that sort of mesh.
Should I roll for how many I can carry? I'd like to carry as many of these as I can.
There's about 10 in there, and then a larger one. So you can just pick them all up. That's fine. Yeah, they're not.
Them.
You could do it. Yeah, you could like.
Can Dwarf and I look at these doors? Are these doors?
Yeah.
I want to see the doors
Those
as
are
well as
doors. I'm following all the wires. And
Yeah.
It seems like most of the wires come out of this pathway, so I want to use my axe to sever them.
You don't have your axe.
Oh.
You guys
I
don't.
want to use my teeth to try and sever them.
Absolutely, dude. Yeah, so you walk into here, and like Raximus, you come up behind the dwarf, and like the dwarf is like really focused on this wire, and you're like, "Oh, did you find something?" And he's like, "I know exactly what's gonna get us out of here. Go ahead and make a strength check or like an attack, an armed strike against the wires."
as he goes to bite the wires.
Oh, nice. So go ahead and roll for damage on that unarmed.
As he
strike.
goes to bite the wires, I'm just gonna say, is this the best call?
As you bite, he says that right before you bite into it. Do you stop? Okay.
I'm biting.
All right. You take 3 damage. Take 3 shocking damage. As your teeth, as your teeth pierce the cable.
I'm gonna ask.
That's it. Nothing
I'm
else
gonna
happens.
say. Wait,
Go
do we have any other gems? Like, there's lots of gems around, right?
Yeah, there's gems in like some of the chests along the wall. The kobold is currently figuring out how to balance them all in his hands. And there are gems like on the top and all around your pods.
All right,
I would
I'm gonna
like to start
grab
attempting
the
to pull
nearest.
this gem out.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab the nearest gem to me. Can
Yeah,
I
they
grab
come
this
out
one?
easily.
Okay, I'm gonna grab one and give it to the dwarf and say, "Try this."
Okay, you do so.
Eat it?
No, to smash it against the wires.
Oh.
Use that as the weapon. And then I'm gonna
Start
step
trying
back.
to crush the wires with the gem.
All right, make a strength check for me. It's not an attack roll at this point. You're using an item to do something more specific.
So which one?
Strength, athletics check. Yeah, so like you kind of use like the sharper parts of the gem to kind of like smash away at the cables, and it's a pretty thick cable. Like, you could like wrap both hands around the bundle of cables, but as you're starting to bash through them, they are sort of like sparking in front of you a little bit. You don't really see anything flickering or like going off and on or anything like that.
There's
Can I
gotta be
put-
more cables?
Can I put one of these gems I'm holding into that empty gem? Is that an empty gem slot?
They have very specific looking slots, so some don't fit into other ones. Like some are more circular, some are more like a rectangle sort of shape.
Are any of them missing?
No, they are all
Oh,
currently
That's
filled.
just a
and
very
they all-
dark colored gem.
Yes.
Oh,
Some of them
okay.
are looked like they've been
All right.
depleted in a manner of speaking.
Okay.
All around. By the way, where you guys are standing right now, there are 2 glass doors here. That were, against 2 of these walls right here alongside you, Chodius. And through those glass doors, which they're not locked or anything, which you're kind of in the center of them right now as you smash these wires, is what looks to be a closed elevator door.
So if we walk there, we go into an elevator.
It looks like I use the term elevator. That's exactly what it looks like, right? It's 2 of those sort of like like slate doors that meet together.
My guy
In the
walks
wall.
over, grabs a gem, and throws it through the glass door.
Okay.
You're not grabbing one of my gems.
Yeah, so you pull a gem, you lob it at the glass door. Go ahead and make an attack roll for me. Why don't you use your psychic range dagger? And we'll say you use the force of the psychic to kind of give it a boost.
Is
as you
it
throw
is that the offhand one or the main?
main one? And essentially, you're gonna when you click attack, we're just gonna say you're throwing it. So yeah, it's not hard to hit because it's a door. So go ahead and click Psychic Blades, and we'll see how much damage it does. Nice, you did 9 damage. So yeah, as you sort of like lob the crystal at the door, it hits, and you do it. So it starts to like splinter and crack. A little shard of glass flies off. Doesn't quite smash.
Dwarf, hit the door with your fists.
I'm gonna walk down, pick up one of these gems, and put it in my mouth.
You for fun. You guys are killing it, man. So like, I'm not. You can break the door.
Right.
That's your intention, no problem. As you're smashing the door, the elephant puts a gem in his mouth.
Thank
What are
you.
you doing with the gem? Are you just like?
All right, I use my trunk. I go over, grab it with my trunk, and then just
Right.
sort of place it in there in case I get searched on the way out. I can keep it.
Oh,
You know, it's like a hiding
your
the
thought
gem.
process.
Yeah,
I like it.
I want to put a rock in my mouth.
yeah. I want to put a rock in my mouth in case someone searches for it.
A sleight of hand check to see how easy it sits
There you go.
in your mouth.
How's it sit in my mouth?
All right. Okay. It's a little awkward. It's a little awkward.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
We get to do sleight of hand checks for shoving crystals
It
into our
depends.
orifices.
I have to try to adapt.
I look over
Okay,
and I see
situation.
him shoving
So-
a rock in his mouth, and I just
Yep.
I've decided I now have a weird gem in my mouth and I can't really speak very well, but I'm like, I'm going to check, guys. And then I'm going to walk and I'm going to open up the door. You said that's unlocked.
Yeah,
I
they
can just open it?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna-
might be smashing it.
I'm
the other
just
one.
going to say out of my way, but like, out of my way. And then I'm going to
Yeah.
kind of open the door. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do I
And then
see?
just-
open.
So you see, yeah, they opened. Yeah. The two. The two. I'm pretty sure I said that, but the two doors are like big slabs.
Mhm.
It's a standard door size, so a little bit depending on how tall you are, Raximus, is close to you. There's a button on the right side next to them.
Is
Or
it
a
like we
small
have to get
circular glowing
inside and
light.
then press the button, or is it like?
No, there's a little like circular button looking thing on the right, looking at you. You can press it from where you're at. You can't see past these two doors.
I'm just
They are
pressing.
sealed.
I'm pressing. Here we
Press
go.
It makes a little ping, and the doors slide open.
Mm.
And inside is a very tiny box, like off-white, like yellowy walls. You hear slight bossa nova coming from inside.
Is that a bossa nova?
We have bossa
John
nova in
Dungeon,
this
I
universe.
told you, he's the final trial.
My God, it's John. I think John Dungeon's in there.
Not John Dungeon. In this dungeon? No.
Dwarf, I think you should go in there and see if it's John Dungeon. You should check it out, man.
It looks like it's an enclosed box, so there's not like something on the other side. Like it is just a small. It looks like an elevator.
So it's just an elevator.
It looks like an elevator. Yeah.
Oh, so
I'm
it's
going to
elevator
say
music,
I'm going to say
actually,
something
is
that's
what we're hearing.
that they can't understand because again, this gem is really annoying. So it's going to be and then I'm going to walk into the box.
And you do so.
Good enough for me.
Follow in, no problem. Everyone not going in.
Oh,
That was an
All right.
option.
It's always an option, my man.
You can split up.
Yeah. All right.
No,
Okay.
I'm going in. I'm going. I'm
Okay.
going.
So after a few moments, you guys at the bottom. After a few moments, the elevator comes to a rest, and after the bossa nova has calmed you all, opens, and in front of you is a long white room. And at the end of the room sits a man in a familiar-looking attire at a large desk, surrounded by clutter. And he seems busy. He's scribbling something with a very elaborate-looking quill right now on his desk. And I'll
John
reassign your tokens.
fucking dungeon.
Well, well, well. If it isn't John Dungeon, as I suspected all along. As little gems fall on the floor while I face back.
I also am yelling like that.
You guys should be able to move your characters.
Okay.
Don't move more than. Don't move
No,
yet.
no. You gotta walk slowly. Gotta walk slowly, because
All right. So upon saying all these things,
I'm pacing.
Don't. Yeah. you pace back and forth. Well. If it isn't the likes of you all, what in the name of Chimera's crown are you doing outside your pods? This is not the time nor place for y'all to be. So
I'll
I reckon
fucking kill you,
y'all
John
just turn
Dungeon.
back around, head down that elevator, and jump back into those sim pods, and all will be well. Otherwise, we might have to rewrite the script. And he taps.
But this is the
Inkwell.
third trial,
ready.
John Dungeon.
Trial? What? This is real life, son. This is my office. You all should not be in here. In fact, the third trial still awaits you.
I'll
Is that
kill you for
exactly
what
what
you've
they
done,
told
John.
you?
Your
Don't you try
contracts
and
that
say.
As per your contracts, we agreed on, you would be performing in this event until all 3 trials were completed. Upon successful and adequate completion, you were to be freed, not a moment sooner.
He's lying.
You
to
guys
us,
remind
guys.
you-
Trial, we need to kill you.
This is the trial.
Need
He's
I
lying.
remind you of the crimes you committed before you came in?
Yeah, and when we kill you, we'll be freed of all of our crimes.
Well. If that's the route you want to take, that's the gamble I'm willing to make. He says.
at this
It's
time-
it's like this
Can I-
room is really far, so you
Mhm.
guys have been kind of shouting this at each other, like it's a really long room. It's like 100 feet.
yeah.
I start running.
So.
I start.
All right,
I
so
just start
As
fucking
soon
running.
as you step 5 feet past that little rug, so as soon as you get to this point right here, he
Mhm.
scribbles something ferociously onto his desk with that very elaborate quill that he has, and you hear the room starts to vibrate very dramatically. Give me 1 second. I gotta roll a little thing here. Okay, I rolled a 4, which means something happens.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
I hope I don't lose my armful of gems.
An axe.
Are you
swings
still
down
carrying
into your
them? It's good to
chest.
know.
Oh yeah, I'm
you
still
still carrying
carrying.
them?
I'm still carrying all
cool.
those gems. Yeah.
All right, nice. I see what we got here. Okay. All right, so he scribbles something on the desk, and then he kind of like shoots his pen out towards you guys standing at the end of it, and a small like spinning circle launches from where he wrote and out towards you.
Mhm.
Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Everyone.
No, just Zichum's
Okay.
character. Oof. Okay.
I like that. I like oof.
as this sort of magical spinning circle hits you, you tried to dodge, and it feels like you did complete your dodge, and it almost feels like it didn't hit you, and then suddenly you're here.
Where are my gems?
All
They're
right,
still in
everyone
my
roll
arms.
initiative. They are. Everyone roll initiative. So click on your token, and then roll initiative. Yes, good. Here we are. There's his initiative roll.
Yes, of course.
Good. All right. So upon sending you back to the start of the room, we'll begin the turn with John there at the top, and he will stand up from his desk and step over to this ballista. And aim it at you.
At the ballista?
At the
Oh.
ballista. It takes an action to aim those. He's going to use his action to aim it at you.
Who's he aiming at? Do we know?
You can't really tell from where you're standing.
I
Looks like
summon. Oh, sorry, it's not my turn.
Oh, he's still
apologize.
with you. He's still with you.
Oh, he is.
Doesn't go away unless you specify. Unless you like popped him out before or something
Okay.
like that. Yeah, but you can use an action to just pretty much bring
It's not
him
my.
in and out.
It's
of
not my turn
existence.
anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah, it's
Can I take that little ring off my finger that I got
You don't have
in
it.
that room?
Yeah, you don't have it.
don't
That's
have
true.
it. We have
you Go
nothing.
to reach for it, and it's
Just
not there.
checking if it was there.
That's okay. That's all right.
You don't have it, idiot.
Do I have anything?
You have. Well, I mean, you have your psionic dagger ability.
Oh, I still have that. Okay.
Well, it's not.
Yeah,
you don't
it's an-
technically
that's an
have a
innate
dagger.
ability.
It's a.
Yeah.
It's an ability. Like you don't have
Alright.
daggers. They come
You don't
out.
have any
I
items or
take my
anything on you,
Can I quickly glance up at the ceiling?
yeah. It's not very far. This is a very sort of generic looking room you're in.
Is it a tile,
It is
acoustic
yeah.
tile
It's-
ceiling?
It's got that sort of like, really cheap looking, like foamy tile kind
Yeah,
of business.
okay.
Yeah, like in the
I-
squares.
I
Fluorescent
goblin jump straight up and into
Okay.
the acoustic tiling above.
Oh my god.
And I
Okay.
go inside of the ceiling.
Make an
Goblin
athletic, make an
jump.
acrobatics check for me. Or something.
Oh,
Damn.
I'm in there, baby.
You did it. you kind of like do one of those things where like I don't know if you like parkour, they like do like a 2-step off the corner of a wall.
Yeah.
And you like jump up and your hands like punch through the foam. And as you bring your head like up through it, your head hits something like a half a foot in past the foam. There's the roof there. You're kind of hanging there. You could crawl. You could try to like crawl up, but you'd be prone. So you'd have to.
Yeah, I'm
you'd be
prone.
moving slower. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you're-
I'm prone in the ceiling, like
Okay. You're trying to like hide.
hey, motherfucker.
All right. So I love it. You're prone and you're walking slow because you're prone
I'm
and
doing
you're
this.
in the ceiling. There you go. I marked you. I like it.
Okay.
All right. Good.
How far did he
Good
make it
stuff.
though with his walking? Like, can you?
After you did that, your movement is depleted. After
So
you
he's
jumped
just
really
up there, right in the set where he jumped up.
Correct.
'Kay.
He's in the ceiling.
Yep.
He's in the walls. Braden of House Gaming 08, it's your turn. Forgot that was your name until this moment.
I beg.
Okay. I think it has a range, but we're gonna pretend that it doesn't. For
I mean, I
now.
could cancel
or maybe it does.
Fine.
Yeah. Well, let me see. Because I mean, if that's your knee-jerk reaction, I don't want to rob that experience from you. I want you to do it, but I don't. What I'm saying is, I don't know if it's going to have any effect.
I want to beg for my life.
You do so. I mean, let me say this: you do so. You get down. Go ahead. How do you beg? What does your beg look like?
I fall to my knees. I throw all of my gems onto the floor. They just scatter all over the floor. I start weeping and saying, "Please, John Dungeon, I'm sorry. I don't want to hurt you. I'm so sorry. Don't hurt us."
All right. Yeah, he definitely can't hear you. He is like looking at you guys from over the ballista right now, and he kind of sees like a little blue thing in the back, like doing a jig or something. Yeah.
Aqua's Aqua's dangling from the ceiling, and I'm crying on the ground.
Please.
John
We
Dungeon,
can't hear you.
please. I'm like bowing. I'm bowing to him.
All right. That was your action. Do you want to do anything? You still got your movement.
Move, Zicha, move.
Is cower also movement? Can I also cower?
It takes an action to do one of those three things. You've one action.
That's
per
my
turn.
movement.
Okay, all right. Moves back presses himself against the wall a little bit where that
Like a
elevator door is on.
dog in like a corner where they like hunch up and press into the wall.
I
like
it.
that.
Oh god. All right, Raximus, you're up.
I'm gonna devise a nefarious plan with my good friend, who I just barely met, the dwarf, and I'm gonna say,
Yes.
"Go get him, dwarf!" But then I'm going to give him the ability to climb on the walls and ceilings, so that way he's not slowed like a little goblin. And I'm gonna cast my spider climb on the dwarf.
After Aqua jumps into the ceiling.
After all I've been through, you have spider climb?
Yeah, I'll do that one. Right?
He's got
I didn't know he had that.
Oh.
Oh,
Why would an elephant have spider climb?
I'm a magic guy. I can yeah. I'm just casting on someone else.
Guy. Come on.
So it's up to you if this
So
is
weird.
just sort of like an innate ability, or if he gets he grows weird spider limbs, like however you want to flavor.
I'm gonna
this
say
spell,
it's like
up to you.
Spider-Man. He can essentially just kind of walk on the walls with his fingers, just and up
So he
and on the ceiling if
casts-
he wants. Yeah.
This spell on you, and he sort of gives you the summation about what's going to happen as he's doing this sort of hand
Yes,
movement.
I say
And,
you can now walk anywhere. You are now
and
like
your
a spider.
Your spider sense tingles. You feel it tingling.
I'm turning him
turn
into.
into a night crawler.
Yes.
I don't know what that is.
But I have to do a little spin, and I have to like. Do I have my hat on or no now?
Of course,
No
he's
hat
got
No
to
hat.
spin.
So I'm gonna use my trunk to like flick my ears back and then touch him with the spider claw.
Ooh,
So that way it's still
Nice.
flashy.
very cool.
Such showmanship.
As he does it, goo just like flies off him
Yeah,
everywhere.
you're
like,
just you're begging right
slime.
now. It's all like happening simultaneously.
And then I'm going to take a step off from the rug. Just one. Oh, sorry. Fuck. One step forward.
You
Is that
yeah,
okay?
You can. Okay, yeah. So that's fine. You can go one more if you want.
All right. I want one more.
That's fine.
So
You have 30 feet of movement
there
each
you go.
turn.
I know. I'm just going. I'm just
Okay.
going one. I want to see what happens.
That's fine. After you move those. Oh, never mind. He's not at his desk. Okay, you guys. Okay, we're good. So Chody, it's your turn.
Gonna be like my neck's gonna crick and I'm like,
Ooh.
and I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
turn into like Spider Dwarf. And I'm gonna be crawling all around the room like. And I'm gonna like.
That brought back memories of the subathon. I didn't like that.
I'm gonna leap forward and like start climbing on the side of the wall while like slowly
Yeah.
rotating to the ceiling to the other
sure.
side.
Mhm.
Do you go forward at all?
Yeah.
Okay, this happens while you're going forward. I'm just making sure you're not just like running in a circle.
The corkscrew
Around.
pattern forward.
I
Mm.
like that. I like that. Okay, we'll say you move 15 feet forward then,
Okay.
and you can end up either on the walls or the ceiling, your choice.
I'll be on the ceiling.
Okay, no problem. Let me see. What's a good marker for being this? There's a net marker. There you go, like Spider-Man. The net. He's got a net. All right. It's John Dungeon's turn. Are you doing anything else, Chodius? On your turn, that was your movement.
That's it.
All
your action,
showmanship,
okay.
baby.
All right. So last turn, John Dungeon aimed the ballista at the largest target he could, which was
Me.
Raximus, unfortunately.
worries.
Yes. All right, he is going to aim at you, and he's going to like he like hits the side of the ballista, and it makes this like loud like wood on wood like chop noise, and then a shoof, and then an arrow shoots towards you. Okay, this is going to be a +6. It's going to be a 20 to hit you.
I'm 11 armor class.
Okay, so it is going to be okay. So that's 14 damage. Wow, you got lucky with that, I would say.
That would have killed me.
That's nothing. So I can take out 8 my temporary.
Yes, right, exactly. So yeah, it kind of hits
So
you,
6.
and you feel that like magical shell around you, like a splinter away, and the bolt pierces into your flesh, like right in your shoulder. And
Okay.
it does sink in a few inches.
So
you
like
see
6 damage. Okay,
Yeah, so
Gotcha.
just 8, yeah, you got
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And then so do you see John Dungeon behind the ballista like do like a little fist pump motion, like yeah,
He's like,
yo, and then he gonna hop back over to his desk.
and
And he kind of sits down in his seat, picks up the quill, and like looks at you guys again.
I see what's going on here.
All right, and then we're gonna keep it rolling with the initiative. So Grellin, you being in the ceiling, you are up next. You are if you are going to remain in the ceiling hidden, you move slower,
I do.
so half as fast. So you got 15 feet of movement, but you're in the ceiling.
Okay.
Go for it.
How far can I get away with?
15
15.
feet, so
Square is
3
5, I
squares.
think.
Yeah, exactly right. So you were there, so you can get to like anywhere around here.
Mhm.
All right.
Right on. Yeah, he kind of like
Come down,
kind of
have
like
a couple
looking.
beers, have a couple laughs. I'm up there with a Zippo crawling through the ceiling.
He's on top of the tile that I'm hanging on to.
We're both facing each other on either side of the tile.
one
Both,
bull
like,
is
shaking. He's like
left.
shaking.
Those things are really pretty sturdy.
You see John Dungeon like looking at you, like seeing the dwarf on the ceiling and like seeing the tiles like rustle around. He's like almost shocked that this is happening. Brayden, you're up.
Can I
Run
move and
towards
then
him.
Do
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. So each
You
move
can
you
move
have an
first.
action, a bonus action, and a movement. So you can do that in any order.
How far can I move?
30.
You have 30 feet.
So approximately to where they are right now.
I run up.
So they're both on the ceiling now.
I run up and stand right below them.
Okay.
So all 3 people are stacked up.
As you do there, John Dunn is going to use his held turn to then scribble something on his desk that's seeing you clearly running up there like that.
I hate you, John Dungeon.
All right. Okay. So as you're running up, you kind of like look up and you see them like on the ceiling. You look back down and John kind of like just shot something towards you from the desk. And it's like this. It starts out with this like tiny green energy dart, and then right before it hits you, it stops and it like. And it erupts into this like cloud of gas. Go ahead and roll me a D4. That's just if you go on the left, there's a table above the question mark. There's a little dice symbol. Just click D4, and then you don't have to like drag your mouse across the screen to roll it.
What? Oh, the dice. D4.
Yeah.
Click it.
D4. Yeah, we got it.
Okay.
Nice. You rolled a 1. Okay.
Is that nice? You lying to me?
No, it's not nice. None of these are ever nice. You fall asleep.
What?
Yeah. Sorry. Make a Constitution saving throw for me. My bad. Make a con saving throw. My bad. Sorry about that. And then fall asleep.
Yeah, you definitely fall asleep. Nice job.
I just like impact with the ground.
You come look up and you look down. The gas like erupts in your face. You're like out like a light. All right,
Real
and then
guys.
Raximus. You're up.
Before I make any action, I want to say something like, I knew I shouldn't have given that Cobalt the gherkins. And then I'm going to go ahead and take a sprint 30, which is
Okay.
what, 6? Can I make it to here?
You do. Yep. Yep. You're there. That's
I'm just
fine.
sprinting there.
Mhm.
What happens? Is there anything?
You're good. Nothing. No, you're good.
Okay, and now I'm going to cast.
Oh, nothing happens with this guy.
I'm going to cast my Eldritch Blast. I can do that, correct?
Yes. Or where are you aiming?
What I aim? I want to aim at the ballista.
Okay. Go ahead.
Genius.
I don't think that hits.
It doesn't hit. It goes far. You kind of aim at it, and it kind of like goes like right above it, and it hits the wall behind it, and it like a bunch of books explode from the nearby
Okay.
bookcase with the Eldritch Blast.
In that case, I do 5 damage to the books.
Okay, no problem. Some books are irreparable, unreadable.
And then I'm gonna say, something like, "Read me that again," and then that's the end of my turn.
Just what I was aiming
head.
for. His
He
books.
snaps his head from where you hit to you. Goes, my passwords. And Chodius, it's your turn.
Going
You
to.
are on. Yeah, you're on the roof right now.
And he can run normal speed, right? He can go 30.
Yep.
Okay.
You can. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I'm gonna proceed to like get back and fall all the way forward. Another 25 feet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as you get to this square right in front of Raximus, he's gonna try and hit you with a one of his magical effects here.
Okay.
So you're sort of running, he sort of reacts, and we are going to be looking at
Don't fall asleep or I'll have to catch you. So
he draws 3 circular motions and then shoots each one of them out rapidly at you. And as they are flying towards you, they turn into spinning blades. I'm gonna have you make a dexterity saving throw for me.
One of them flies into Zeechum's head. while-
can he get some bonus for being essentially a dwarven Spider-Man? Does he get a bonus for
Dwarf
that?
Tom Holland.
Okay.
He's small enough.
Oof. Let me do this. It says these all have a +3 to hit.
Oh. Okay, ain't good.
Oh, that's all right.
Bet you guys wish you were sleeping
Okay.
through this now.
All right. So you are able to remain on the ceiling, and all the blades miss you. 3 blades whiz by you, like zoom, 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 and they make like the whirring blade noises. They kind of do it by you. You manage to hold on to the flimsy tile. It's kind of like shaking. It feels like something's on the other side for some reason. And then, and then you manage to John Dungeon slams his desk. Goes, God damn it, technology! All right, Grellin,
Yes.
you're up.
You're up.
I'd like to travel in the ceiling again.
You may do so.
There I
You were
am.
there.
With a dagger in my mouth, just like getting
The
more
psionic
pissed off
dagger.
with every step. Yeah, like that.
That's great. You're there. He can't do anything.
There I am.
Raiden, it's your turn.
Am I awake?
Make a con saving throw
No.
for me.
No.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you are. You wake up.
Yeah!
But you don't have any movement though.
He gets up like Jonah Hill and get him to the Greek.
I cast Vicious Mockery.
Ooh. Okay, I think it's
60
60 feet.
feet, just
Yep,
enough.
that's perfect. On
This
John
is all
Dungeon, I'm
part of my
assuming?
scheme. Yes, on John Dungeon. Vicious
Okay.
Mockery.
I fell asleep
right.
on purpose, you idiot.
What do you say? What do you say?
I was tired.
What is your-
Your little weapon didn't put me to sleep. I fell asleep on purpose. Fuck you, John Dungeon.
He sees you like wake up, like you like sit up from your slumber, and then you like bark these words at him, and it's like he was like in the middle of writing something, and your tongue is so sharp that you see his like hand like shoot on to the right, and he like looks up at you, and he's like, and you do 2 points of damage to him.
Get fucked, John Dungeon.
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage. You gave him some culture shock. He was like, dang, I had never thought about this before.
You guys all thought Brayden Gaming couldn't do it, but who's doing the damage now, huh? Who's doing the damage now?
Your name is
So-
Braden Gaming. You should have
Okay.
told him you banged his mom or something.
Okay, but it's like, you know,
Raximus.
it's in universe Brayden from House Gaming. So it's
Okay.
like Brayden from House Gaming or
The
something.
name of an Xbox Live kid.
I love it. I think it's great.
Not that you
All
guys
right.
know my name.
All right.
All right, can I step here again? Is it my turn?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna move up
You can
to
step.
about here.
Yep. And he will shoot a. He will do a. He will
Okay.
do one of his special.
Let's
writings
see what he
against
has.
you. Oh, he did the 12th one.
That's
It's
nothing.
the 12th one.
I can take it.
As the sort of right as you had like you were stepping forward as like the whirling blaze sort of whizzed by you, right? And like the whirling sound as it whizzes by you grows quieter but doesn't fully go away, and then it starts to get louder, but it comes from beneath you.
Mhm.
Go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw as the ground below you opens up slightly and a spinning blade starts to emerge from below.
Oh, that's not a problem. I am quite a dexterous elephant.
Yeah, he just he impales on the fucking.
Normally, this trick works every time.
All right, you will be
This has
taking. whoops,
Never
that
happened
one.
All
before.
those spins and twirls, and you
10
can't avoid
damage.
that.
10 damage.
10 damage.
This usually never happens. Okay. No problem. I am now on the floor, coughing. I have one knee on the ground, sort of like coughing.
Oh, okay. Are you unconscious?
And I'm going. No, I'm not unconscious.
Okay.
And I'm
okay.
going to go ahead because I still haven't done my attack yet, so I can do it, right?
No. Yeah.
Right.
That is.
And I'm
that is
gonna
how
go
this
ahead-
encounter works.
Wait a minute. I think I've only done one spell since last sleep, so hold on.
You casted Cure Wounds,
And that's it.
and then you casted Spider Climb.
Oh, you're right, both. Okay.
And
I'm
he
gonna use.
casted the spell at the books.
Well, no, that's
Eldritch
a
Blast?
different
That's
thing.
his freebie.
That's
That's like
a
your
freebie.
psionic ability almost. So you can use that like wherever.
I'm gonna go ahead and do the old.
Back in the ceiling.
You know what? I'm gonna infest him. Can I do the infestation? I
It's a
believe it.
cantrip, right?
I believe it. I'm not sure. It's on my attacks
check.
and spells. Do I click it to see?
Is it a level 1 spell? No.
Hold on. I can click it and you can see.
Do it.
Do you know if
Thank you.
that's?
Infestation is a cantrip. Great. Yeah, you can do this.
All right. Yeah, I want to
Absolutely.
cast it right at him, right at his dumb head.
Yes. Okay. So the target must make a Constitution saving.
I didn't mean to click
Okay.
that.
Let
My
me
bad.
have him do that. No problem. Con saving throw.
Gruffle.
Oof.
I was just
not
reading
good.
things.
Not good.
Mm.
Okay. So he failed. He's going to be taking. So go ahead and then roll the damage for me on that. That's 3 damage. It's already rolled.
It's
it
already
for
there.
me.
3
Perfect.
damage. Yeah.
Got it.
And that
Okay,
also
roll
is
D4 for
poison,
the
right?
direction.
Yeah, we have to push him a direction.
So go ahead. How does this spell look? This is actually really
So I'm on my one knee, sort of coughing away type of deal, and it's another middle finger one, except this time instead of twirling on my feet, I kind of like spin myself in a circle. But because I'm all bloody, there's just gonna be like my back foot's gonna drag, and there's gonna be blood coming from it. So there's just gonna be a bloody circle. Essentially, I'm sitting in a bloody circle as
Can
I
we see
stick my
this,
middle
King,
finger.
Yep.
behind you?
Uh,
Yeah, can you show us
see
what
it.
this
Yeah,
looks
yeah.
like?
Show us this move.
Show us this move,
they want to
King.
see it.
I
I
d-
see. I see.
I don't know if there's enough room for this
Show us this
wonderful
move.
maneuver.
Oh, you got plenty of
Please.
space for activity.
So-
I've
over
been
there.
in that room. You
Okay,
got
I need,
room.
I don't know if you can hear me though. Okay, hold on. That's okay.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll imagine it. We'll edit in the audio later.
Spin and then be like,
Like that, you know? I get it.
I can see it. I can
That
see
work?
it now.
So you gotta spin.
Yeah, yeah.
But you see the back
So
foot's
beautiful.
dragging, so that I want a blood circle like afterwards.
Oh yeah,
Like a
yeah, it's
protractor.
there.
Like a protractor, yeah, with your
yeah.
foot.
Make a
I can
performance.
see the utility in that. Yeah.
Well,
Make
it's
a
more of a
performance roll for
showmanship
me.
thing to kind of have the
Yeah,
circle on the ground. But
painting with his
Make
own
a performance roll. Make a performance roll.
Okay. Here's my performance roll.
Oh,
As you can see, it's quite
Almost-
well.
the circle connects, and
Mhm.
it's like, you know, that like the videos of the guy that like draw the circle in like one circle. It's pretty good. It's not perfect. But
It's pretty good though, yeah.
It's pretty good. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty good. Considering you did it with your leg and it's like blood. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna
oh yeah, and
I'm
then
gonna
the-
say
yeah,
something
and the
really
whole-
terrible to him. Like have fun with that one. There you go.
And he goes, "What?
And then you
all
rolled a
around
4,
him.
right?
Oh yeah, yeah. He's gonna go all around and suddenly pop in from like nowhere. These little insects, and they all like magnet to his face.
Mhm.
And he starts slapping at his face. He drops the quill, almost knocks over the inkwell he was writing out of, and gets up from his desk, pushes the chair back, and he has to move to the west, and moves 5 feet to the west. So he's gonna jump over his desk as he's slapping his face and trying to stop these bugs from attacking him. And he did take that damage as well.
All right, cool.
So he does have like some like his white jacket is a little blood stained at this point.
All right. I'll just sit
That
down
triggers.
now. I'll just sit down and wait.
Okay.
Now's our chance. And I'm gonna
What was that? Who's
crawl on the roof some more, running
Yes.
towards his desk to grab the quill.
Oh, okay.
Because the quill did
So
drop.
you get all the way up to the desk, no problem.
Okay.
Yep.
And then I still have actions.
You have that was just your movement.
Is picking up the quill the action?
Myself, and I fall and I land.
Bam.
And I
you're
grab his
there.
quill and I
Okay.
stab it into myself, enraging myself.
Why?
Okay. Make
I'm a berserker, rage. Like,
You're
gotta hurt
definitely
yourself.
raging. You're
I thrive
definitely
off
raging.
pain.
You're raging. You've what do you do with the quill once you're done? So it's the quill is in your leg right
I
now,
leave it
or
in
your
my
chest.
arm. Yeah.
You don't pull it out?
No.
I like that. Okay. It's in. You're raging.
And then
That's your
and
bonus
then-
action. You still have
Yeah.
your action.
Well,
Yeah.
I can't really reach him. So
How much did you move so far?
all 30, I think.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you
Yeah.
were right there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're right there.
Coming for you, John
You're
Dungeon.
right there. On the desk in front of you, actually, you kind of take a, like, in this sort of happening, there is like a dagger, there's the inkwell, there's some papers, there's like a little weird looking mechanical device that has like a green sort of wavy line running across the center of it, like an old skull, like some old food.
Just
the
bash
crab
something.
Bag. There's
The
an
wavy
extremely
device.
Tiny.
The wavy device.
Yeah.
My eyes lock onto it.
Okay.
This unknown contraption.
Indeed.
And I raise my fist and smash.
Go ahead and make an unarmed strike. You hit it. You definitely hit it. Roll. Yeah, you bring your fist down on top of it, and 7 damage is enough to just smash it in half. The green light spoop, just like pops off with a little flash.
Did anything else happen, or is it just
No, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Okay.
great turn?
Nice. All right. Does this spell keep going on? Takes an minute to roll, runs, doesn't provoke opportunity attacks, direct roll to the block. I guess it just stops after that. I guess it's just once. Okay. Okay. So yeah. So John Dungeon on his turn kind of falls over his desk, stumbling. Chodius runs up, smashes the little green mechanic thing on the desk. He fumbles over, stops fighting these things. He sees you on his desk now. Like looks at the quill, looks up at you, looks at the quill stuck in your body, looks back at you again. He's going to try and grab something from under his desk right here. So he moves closer to it, and he uses an action to pick up another ballista round. So he's got this like big arrow in his hand, and he's like, "God dang it! You fools weren't supposed to be out of the pods. This isn't supposed to happen like this. The boss is gonna be so mad." Grellin.
He could have stabbed John, whatever, but he stabbed himself.
He can't. He couldn't.
Why?
He's too far away.
Technically, he's too far away.
He's too far away.
I know. I know it's weird, like 5 feet. You're like, why do you just move 5 feet, right? And it's like, well, it's because like happening on simultaneously. So as he casted the spell, the bees were attacking him.
I understand.
That's when Chodius ran out. Yeah, exactly. But it makes it cool.
All right,
Yeah, he's very
I'm
close.
going to go through the ceiling some more.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
You're
Let us
hearing a
know
lot
when
of
you join the
commotion
fight.
happening.
Don't worry, it'll be worth it in the end.
Are you like peering out at all, or are you just like focused on crawling and
I'm like,
being,
I'm
Dude's just
I'm
crawling.
echolocating where to crawl.
Yeah, he's echolocating. He's going beep 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 as he walks through it.
All right, Brayden.
In one mighty go, I'm going to move the equivalent of as far as Aqua has made it in 2
Yeah.
turns.
I am getting there. Please.
Hey, you guys are killing it. You're almost there.
And I what is it? Can I use enthralling performance? It says it's a bonus action. How does a bonus action work?
So you get a regular action, then a bonus action. So you can do 2 things. Like usually
So I
you can
do a regular
attack
action
and
I can
then
do
bonus.
enthralling performance.
Yeah.
Exactly, or vice
Oh,
versa. You
that's
could do
cool.
enthralling performance and then an action as well. So like for Decky, he's got a bonus action is to activate his rage, and then he can take his normal action to like do an attack with his
Is
rage.
Bardic Inspiration a normal action?
No, that's a bonus action.
Oh, that's also
so
a bonus
glad.
action.
Yeah.
Oh,
You can use that. Yeah, that's all right.
Okay.
I sometimes I like to let those things come up naturally because it kind of adds to the character and the flavor. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Like, you
then
wouldn't
as
necessarily-
my as my action, I'm going to grovel. I'm gonna
Okay.
grovel.
He's okay. You're
That's
groveling.
within 60.
You're
Yeah, I'm
groveling.
groveling.
I think beg, grovel, and cower have a 10-foot range.
Does it?
Yes.
But it says range 60-foot cone.
Oh, sorry. I think that's just for the attack roll there. But what you want to look at is on your character sheet itself.
Oh, then never
you
mind.
have. Yeah, that's fine.
I won't be begging, groveling, or cowering.
Yeah.
Well-
Against. Yeah, you could do it. So until the end of
Perhaps-
your next turn, enemies gain advantage on attacks against enemies within 10 feet of you that can.
Perhaps can I once again do vicious mockery?
Yeah,
Can
of course. Yeah.
Can I
of
just
course,
mock him?
Absolutely.
I will
Mock
once
away.
again viciously mock John Dungeon.
What do you say to hurt him?
I fucked your mom, John Dungeon.
This isn't just like a
Raiden
normal.
of House Gaming.
Mm.
Let's see how he reacts. This isn't. This
He's
isn't your normal-
devastated.
He's totally devastated.
This wasn't your normal your mama joke. You locked eyes in the
There
heat
might
of
be
the
some
moment.
truth to it. No. Why do you think I was
Stood up.
on the island?
Stood up, holding the ballista in hand, looks up, locks eyes with you. You're already looking at him, dead in his eyes. And you say these words to him, and the first thing he thinks is, son? And he takes 2 damage, 2 emotional damage.
Devastating.
And he staggers a little bit.
My
Staggers, takes a staggering step. Raximus.
Wait, what about my
You got your
bonus
bonus action. If you want to use it, sure.
Yeah, I want to use it. Fuck yeah, I
Use
want
it.
to use it.
Do something.
I want to do Bardic Inspiration.
Yep. Who are you
I
inspiring?
want to inspire the guy in the ceiling directly above me.
No,
How do you-
don't
how do you-
interfere.
How do you inspire him?
I want to look up and I want to tell him to go fuck John Dungeon's mom.
You can do it too.
Fuck his mom.
And I just under my breath say, gladly. As I continue to crawl with a knife in my mouth, just pissed off.
All right. Jody, it's your turn.
Fully enraged, quill in my forearm. I
Oh,
jump up and leap onto the desk.
you're on.
And then I slowly begin crawling my way to him while
Oh.
snarling and growling.
Oh, God, the image of this large, kind of mucusy, still almost naked, angry, raging dwarf slowly crawling at John Dungeon.
While
Spider
also
dwarf.
desk.
picking up the dagger as I crawl towards him.
You do so. You have it.
Yes.
He's looking.
And
He's
then
looking
I-
horrified at this this visage in front of him.
And then I attack John Dungeon.
I'm surprised
Go
you
ahead.
didn't stab yourself.
I don't have a
to
ma-
be
I don't,
honest.
I don't have a dagger.
A dagger. Yes. Let me see if I can add one. Real quick here. So you rolled wow, you rolled a 3. It's pretty low. So for attack, are you proficient in light weapons?
I'm guessing not.
You might be. I mean, like barbarians are considered like just like very knowledgeable warriors, so they usually do have. Let me check.
Where do I
for you
see
real
this?
quick.
Bottom left, it should say weapon and then proficiencies.
Hand axe, shields. Oh yeah, simple weapons. Yeah, yeah, naturally you do. Of
Okay.
course. Yeah. So you do get to add a proficiency bonus. So it'd be +2, +6. So you would have
11.
a 5, 11, and then let me see what John Dungeon is sitting at right here. Oh man, it's coming in my. Oh baby, and then it's gonna be 1d4 of damage +2, I think, from your
Enraged.
yes.
5.
Oh, okay, all right. So it was just enough, and you do 3 more damage. How? And so where do you stab him at?
I like crawl across the desk and then I just slash. Get him on,
Okay.
get him on the lower, shoulder area.
You do, yeah. You kind of slash across his chest. You cut through his suit. Part of the
Yeah.
fabric rips away and his skin exposed, and then blood pools right after it. He kind of staggers back again. He's got all these welts all over his face, and now his suit is ripped. He's sweating. You can tell on the inside he's thinking about all of his emotional things that he's been dealing with recently. And now he has to deal with the sweaty, raging dwarf stabbing him. And it's his turn.
I'm done.
Are we murdering this businessman?
Goddamn right we are. Goddamn right we are. Grelin.
All right.
John Dungeon dies tonight.
Upon hearing you say that, John Dungeon is going to drop the ballista arrow, drop to his knees, take off his hat, slap his hands together. Please, please don't kill me. I'm just a pawn in the machine. I didn't mean to. And so we'll end combat.
What?
Grellin, it's your turn, so you can make the next move. But after that, the combat is over. Our initiative is over. You guys could still do whatever you want. Sorry, we're just not going to follow the initiative order anymore. He's dropping out of combat.
I remain in the ceiling.
No problem.
Oh my god.
For no reason.
I'm gonna approach the desk and simply say, "Watch out for the goblin. He'll take your suit."
Can I crawl towards?
I
Can
don't
I
understand.
get all the way to John Dungeon in my
Yes,
turn right now?
Absolutely. Yeah, of course.
Okay, I remain in the ceiling and crawl above John Dungeon.
All right. You're there.
I
You run
grab my
directly above
dagger
him.
out of my mouth
Okay.
and I sneak attack from above.
Do it. I roll for an attack with your dagger.
The combat's
on the ground.
over.
What?
John Dungeon, can you
I
tell
don't know
me?
the combat's over. I'm still in the damn ceiling.
Dude, he hasn't even tried to look out. Like on his turn, he wasn't
Okay.
like, I'm trying to think about what's going on out there. No, he was like, I'm committed to crawling and being stealthy.
So do
Right
I click
before-
dagger?
Right
Yeah, you
before
have,
Aqua
on
jumps
your
out of the
attacks.
ceiling and does this attack, I just want to start speaking to John Dungeon like,
Yeah, I like
John
that. So you kinda-
Dungeon,
Yeah.
why did you put us in those
And
machines?
then Aqua drops down from the ceiling and hits him with his dagger. And then he has one life left. So you have to, unless you can't not kill him. So how are you doing this?
What's your finishing move?
Yes,
I've-
exactly.
I fall out of the ceiling like this, legs all up in the air, like a little. Ow.
I want to see this. Yeah, show us right there. I know you have enough room.
Pull the muscle doing it.
This like. And I fall down and sink the dagger into the top of his skull as my legs just crouch on his shoulders like that, and he just drops to his knees.
Oh, and so
falls
what you
over.
guys see is like the kobold walks up and is asking him this question, and then you hear some rustling. He drops out of the ceiling. He's got this sort of phantasmal looking like wispy dagger that plunges into John Dungeon's skull. There's no blood or anything. The eyes on John Dungeon's head kind of like roll back into his head, and he kind of like twitches a bunch. And then as the dagger like is pulled out, it kind of disapparates into thin air, and then John Dungeon kind of falls back onto his back, motionless.
And I'm gonna say, oh, I forgot he was part of the fight.
Oh, I forgot he.
Yeah, I'm gonna go, ah! Ah!
The last thing I heard was Decky's character yell, "John Dungeon dies tonight," and I made sure we got that done.
Well, guess we're not gonna ask him any questions.
Yeah, I guess we can't figure out why the hell we're here. I'm gonna look
what's
around.
this?
Yeah, I'm gonna look around and see if I can see anything.
What's this thing?
Yeah.
My God, I picked this up. I picked this thing
yeah.
up.
You find, if you guys spend some time looking around, you will
pick it up.
find your bagpipes of invisibility. You recognize them. Pick them up.
Pick them up.
Play
Pick
a
them
little
up.
diddly if you'd like.
I start playing immediately.
You find the bag of crabs sitting on
Oh
his desk,
yes, my crab.
slightly lighter than you remember it being.
Oh.
You find a necklace with an eye on it. You find a funny looking pointed shield. You find a sheathed dagger with stained blood on it. You find an extremely very tiny looking magic wand. All the things you found.
But
on
is
your
my hat
adventure.
here?
You don't see it. Make an investigation roll.
John Dungeon's hat.
I start playing Amazing Grace for John Dungeon on my fanboy.
With the bagpipes of invisibility. I love it.
I rolled an 18.
You did. That's a very good roll. And looking for your hat, you start like looking in some drawers and stuff. You don't find it, unfortunately. There's no sign of a tiny elephant's hat here in John Dungeon's office. You do
right.
find a bunch of paperwork with certain different addressees to John Dungeon, to and from him.
I'm still playing
Things.
Amazing Grace.
If you start reading these letters, they talk about different times and different people or prisoners.
I'm reading these to myself, not out loud.
Yep, of course. No
Okay.
problem.
Okay.
So
Continue.
everyone hearing this, you're not hearing this.
Okay.
But
What's
it
in
has
there?
information. It like talks about the puzzles. It talks about the rooms. It talks about the pods you came out of.
Mhm.
It talks about different puzzles, interchangeable puzzles, different flavor islands. You start finding papers that show you like there's like an Arctic island. There's like there's not like a barren island. There's a rocky island. They have all these different little puzzles and inscriptions inside of them.
So it's just about the islands?
Just about the islands, yeah, and different prisoners and their times and when they have scheduled or to be scheduled or they were scheduled.
Is ours there though? Like our specific ones or no?
So do you want to look for yours?
Yes, I do.
Is that something you want to do? Okay, no problem. Yeah. So using that investigation check, it only takes about a half hour before you're able to find papers with your name on it. Yours specifically. Do you want to look for everyone else's?
I just want to read mine to myself.
What am I
You
doing
have
for this
yours,
half
yeah.
hour?
You guys are
So
playing
that's what I
Amazing
was about to
Grace.
say. Well, that's what I was about to say.
30
While he's
minutes?
searching. While he's searching, what would you like to do? Is there anything else anyone else would like to do?
I'm out of here. I'm fucking done with you guys. Holy shit. I got my cool bagpipes. I play myself out. Heading to the door.
No problem. You can use an action to go invisible if you want while you play them.
I'm invisible.
He disappears, but you hear his illustrious tune. Make a performance check for us. A performance check, yeah.
Performance check. Yeah, performance check. Right.
This better be the best freaking songs I've ever heard in my life.
They are. It is quite an inspirational tune.
Imagine Dragons radioactive starts coming out of it.
As the song plays and you are sort of like looking for this paperwork, you do find stuff with your name on it. And written next to your name is the reason you were brought to the island. And it reads Raximus, Loxodon, magic, there's a check mark, loitering, excessive noise, soliciting without a permit, decorum unbecoming of the king's citizenry, public indecency and lewd acts, and religious quarreling.
Sounds
That's
like
what-
me.
that's what
And
it
he
says on the
told
paper.
us it was just trespassing.
I'm going to quickly. I think this will work. I'm going to quickly use my sacred flame to set that paperwork on fire,
It does it immediately.
and then I'm going to
burns.
say, "Yeah, I don't know. Nothing important here" to the guys,
Got it. Sure.
and then I'm going to go ahead and kind of walk out,
Okay.
start leaving as
Follow
well.
the kobold. No problem.
I just
You
wanted
guys saw him
follow
do
me.
this. So if Grellin or Chodius, you guys want to do any searching?
I'm out of it.
Why didn't he
Up
use
to
the
you.
flame on the spider webs?
Yeah, I know. I didn't realize that until. Yeah.
He
went through all that.
Getting a torch and lighting shit on fire.
With a stick he carried all the way from the beach.
Dude can just make fire.
Yeah. It's a
He did pick up
cantrip.
that speech in the beginning, though. He did pick up that stick in the
It's
beginning.
like the
That
human
is-
flame
that's
buying a
in the
lighter to
lore.
light a
But
cigarette.
you know, the stick that I held around was pretty cool for a long time, and I found a use for it. You know.
You did. You
Yeah.
guys avoided
Oh,
like a
man.
whole combat encounter because you decided to burn the specters instead.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna search through these papers as well.
Okay. Are you trying to find your name?
Grellin's name.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
Dear God.
Grellin, you're here next to him. If you want to help him, you too can make an
You'd be
investigation
wise
check.
to mind your own business, young
You
man.
could say whoever rolls the higher investigation check will be the one that finds it first.
Grellin.
There it is.
Oh.
It's
Mm.
Roy.
So yeah, you've sort of like Trody's sort of like throwing papers around, and you sort of see as he tosses one aside, you see your name. So you reach out, grab it out of the air real quick. Do you want to read it?
Yes.
Okay. So it says Grellin, Goblin. It says magic ? Violating curfew, singing obscene ballads in the streets, treason against the crowd, intent to incite violence, fleeing the guard, impeding the guard, breaking from prison, aiding an enemy of the crown, and selling liquor to minors.
Yeah, it sounds about right. I ball it up and eat it before anyone can see it. My business is my own. While I'm like chewing on the paper.
Make a sleight of hand check to try and hide it from
Okay.
Chodius.
As the pulls out.
What's your Chodius? Your passive perception is higher than 9. I'm pretty sure.
Where?
So it says it on your D&D Beyond sheet, and I don't know about your Roll20 sheet, but you should have passive perception. Hold on, let me check. Your passive perception is 11. So you would have seen him eat the paper. Passive perception is like you notice things around you if someone's trying to hide
I'm
something
gonna
from you.
put my fingers in his mouth
Oh God.
Try to stop him.
and pull it out.
Okay. Decky athletics check.
Big old-
Aqua.
Little thumb-like fingers.
Acrobatics check to try. Unless you're not trying to stop him from.
I'll let him
no.
have it.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But I
Okay,
bite one of his
okay.
fingers.
Okay. Take 1 damage. Take 1 bite damage.
Oh,
Chodius.
That's right.
And you have his paper now.
I'm gonna
What?
read it and put it in my pocket.
Yep, you do so. You can add Grellin's list of crimes to your supposed list of crimes to your inventory.
Then I slowly take my very fat fingers out of his mouth and I rub my thumb across his lips. And I tell him, "Your secret's safe with me."
Oh God.
You do so.
I just look at him completely dumbfounded.
He's like just coming off of the rage right now, so like you see
Yeah.
like the veins are still pulsing. Like the name Chodius is really ringing through right now. Like this inflamed red dwarf, half naked. Like
I don't say anything. I stare blankly at him, and then I just turn to the body of John Dungeon, and I start going through his pockets.
oh yeah, absolutely. In his pockets, on his person, you find a familiar looking
Taking
ring.
his jewelry, his rings.
Yep,
this,
he
that,
has
yeah.
he has some shiny looking rings. You find the ring of attunement. You find another
I'll be
gemmed
having
ring. You find about a gold and about 50 silver. 1 gold, 50 silver. He had on him.
I
So you
take
can
it
add that.
all.
Yep, absolutely.
I'll
And if
be
you guys
having that.
spend any more time to look around the desk, you do find another 3 gold just kind of scattered over in the drawers and stuff.
Right?
I'm out of this room.
Yeah, I'm
back in the gem
No
room.
problem. Yeah, you guys, as you guys sort of walk down the room, you start to, think about the moment the first moment you woke up on the beach, the moment you stepped into the jungle camp, and the first moment you were attacked by the mimic, the first time John Dungeon spoke to you, when you woke up in the pod room. The elevator doors close behind you. I'm assuming everyone's getting in the elevator. Bossa Nova music lightly playing. You can hear the distant call of the bagpipes as the doors close. And that's all I have for you guys. And that's it.
I'll miss you guys.
Ends on
Yeah.
the cliffhanger.
Goddamn Brandon
Ends on a
from
little
House of
bit.
Gaming gets abandoned at the very
Whoa! Why does it have to end? I'm still in it. I'm down in the pod room.
He's back.
I'm gonna.
And we've,
I was
we've
gonna
after the
cut my
credits
bag
scene,
open.
We got
Fill it with
Kobold
gems.
Bard in the gem room after the credit scene, dude. Here he is. There you go.
Yes. Yes.
Just rolling
him,
in
no-
the slime.
Runs in from the elevator doors as they open up.
I slice open my bagpipes and I start stuffing gems in.
Oh, I love it. That is just a perfect ending. I love it. Hilarious.
Cut to
Perfect.
black.